Hey everyone, welcome back. We're episode 9 of our Dragon Age 2 gameplay on Nightmare difficulty. I did want to say apology just for kind of like uploading a little weird this past week. It's just been like I've been a little sick. My partner and I have been getting ready for this trip we've got this upcoming week. So just a lot of things going on in my personal life. But we're back playing Dragon Age 2 now, so I'm excited. Alright. So we just brought Merrill down here. He's now in my party. Let's talk to this lady.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Can we help this woman? This could be Mother.
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Anthenril. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle, but I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
I mean, they'll probably kill him in the Circle just for having nightmares like that, but...
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Anthenril myself, here in the alienage.
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Anthenril still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Anthenril is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Anthenril's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Anthenril might have sought him out.
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
You and Anthenril's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Anthenril wanted to meet him.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
Magic can be a fearful gift. Your son deserves the best aid learning how to manage it.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Greetings.
Priest was asking after you again last week.
more does she want from us?
Pardon me, folks. Weather's changing around where I live, and man, it's catching up to me. My partner's been sick for about a week now, and oh my god, I just keep going back and forth between my sickness because of it. Ooh, y'all see that?
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
I came here to see you, Merrill. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host.
No.
I wanted to thank you for bringing me.
I love her clothes.
I'm making a mess of it.
I'm not sure thanks applies to this. Not without a lot of irony, anyway.
It's not pretty, but this is where I need to be. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is tricky.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible keeper. I was never that good with people.
I don't know what that is. Is that like the life of the Dalish?
It won't take long before you're the most popular girl in the alienage.
Mythol, I hope not. I'd managed to say something stupid in front of everyone and embarrass myself. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawke. It means a lot to me.
Aw. Rivalry? What the hell? Anyways, it's okay. Let's try that again. Shit.
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Aw.
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always...
Map of occupied Kirkwall, and we're going to the gallows. Let's see what the loose ends quest is. I don't even remember what that's about. Ah, Anthenril. Yeah. Okay, well, we can do these quests too. Alright. Well, let's go do these drop-off quests, and then we'll go do these other ones. So let's go to Gallows first. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, I love that loading screen for that. Okay, so the Gallows is like where we're at, where we started.
How do you figure? I would have loved to have a brother, and a mother, and an uncle.
Whoa.
It must be wonderful. You'd never be alone. It is wonderful. Although it might be better without Uncle Gamler.
True that.
The way out of here.
Templar Greatsword, Maelstrom, anything in here I might like. I'll take one of these. Right, Rune of Fire, let's go take that too. Oh, yeah, my junk, I probably got some here. Opal, Ruby, and Quiver. The wall. Armor. Wound protection. Try that too. Alright. Got the Templar. Damn, there's a lot of recruits and stuff over here. What is all this about? Ravenna, Paxley, and Margaret.
The Order needs Templars who are firm in their convictions.
Recruits aren't allowed to speak to visitors, Monsieur.
If you want something, talk to the knights.
Greetings, Monsieur.
Greetings, Monsieur. Sarah.
How many people didn't make it out of here? We were lucky.
Check your purse. I think you lost something.
Don't wave that around. I mean, thank you. For this perfectly normal item.
Pardon me. Alright. Ooh, restoration potion recipe. Oh, that's nice. Take that. Thank you.
Welcome back to
Clearly, this is...
Design, burn of white morning. Oh. Oh yeah, duh.
Enchantment was performed by one less studious.
Solivitus.
Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop.
Solus!
My name is Solivitus. Please take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
Remedy that? Potions shop. You, my good man, are priceless.
The pun wasn't intentional, although I may use that next time. It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. You could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
Yeah, I'm in.
Make up a list of what you need and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Syrah.
Great. Honest spider, silk gland, a dragon's fang, and a pure iron bark for what?
Ah, my young friend. How goes the search?
All right. This one's... What's this for? Thrask, Wayward Son. Oh. Oh, I don't want to talk to Thrask about this. The Enigma of Kirkwall. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. One of the greatest SpongeBob quotes right there. Anyways.
With so many refugees, it's difficult to monitor our
I don't know
mages.
if I even found a lot of these when I last played. The Secrets of Truth. Yeah. Take a little screenshot there. Crazy. Wow.
I don't understand all these complaints. The new Knight Commander's no different than any other.
I get some Black Emporium, loose ends. What's the last one? I do really want to go visit, I don't even know what I was going to say. I forgot. It's okay.
I would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
I don't think that's the job for you.
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
You probably shouldn't have said that part.
Why?
Just... never mind.
Well, good luck to you then.
I wonder if any of these people have armor for my character.
Viscount's son abducted by Kunari. I've heard what those horned brutes do to their captives.
Wow. Oh, another backpack. Take that. Yay! 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. The Unbidden Rescue. Offered on the authority of His Excellency Viscount Marlowe de Mar. Citizens of able nature, Viscount de Mar requires your aid. His son, Saemus de Mar, has been lost to uncertain company, and his safe return is sought with all haste. Make your case of skill to Seneschal Bran at his station in His Excellency's keep, and the reward for this act shall be generous in both sentiment and coin. Alright. We'll head to the Viscount's keep soon. Let's go drop this off to Soreth. Yes.
I think you let this get away from you.
You found this? I don't know what to say.
Thank you. Okay, okay. I actually do want to move these around a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Just keep it on, keep it on. Finish this mansion. Magistrate Bernard. Anthenril loose ends. Okay, let's go that way. So many quests in this game. I love it. Okay. The Bloomin' Rose. Yay, Anthenril, what's up?
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again. Indeed.
Oh! Okay, Aveline.
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic, if you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on New Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
She keeps gassing me up, I feel like.
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items. Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a Hightown merchant.
I feel like her dialogue's like really weird. Like she keeps pausing, like and making innuendos. Anything your skills could offer. Like what?
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Aveline's gonna be okay. Let's go do this other thing.
foolish elf here? Andarana Tishan.
Oh.
Sister.
Hightown citizen? That's weird. Only they want to just mark it.
Son is a rampant scamp. I'd not be surprised if he incited the Qunari. The Viscount's son is a rampant scamp. I'd not be surprised if he incited the Qunari.
Oh, that's a cool decoration. It's like a sword and fire. Damn Templars. Magistrate Vana.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
It'd be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Go to the old room outside the city and apprehend the escape of the Magistrate. Okay. Anything else here? I don't think so. Damn. Well, let's see if Fenris needs anything.
Walk in peace.
We should move on.
Wow, okay. Let's go to Lowtown. Let's do more of these quests around here. Vincento.
What? We break the law, I'm pretty sure. There are laws for almost everything. You're not a bad guard, are you?
No.
That's good. You look uncomfortable. Did I say something wrong again?
No, Merrill, that's fine.
Oh, maybe it's your shoes.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest Antivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife She's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels.
Please, Sarah. I know you must fear for Anthenril, but we mean him no harm.
Ah, this sickness. Feel like I've got the blight in my veins.
No?
Perhaps you can set his mind at ease.
We are no Templars, Sarah. You'll find no better friend to a young, scared mage.
Do that. Got two. Maldición.
I suppose you'd be
¿Aquí hablaba español?
to a boy who resists being taken in by Templars?
Of course.
The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
Why would a Templar help him?
His conscience plagues him, having served the Templars too long. He now helps mages on the run.
Hell yeah.
He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darkta. That's the best place to find him.
I'm just looking at night. See if Vincento has algo para mí. Not really. Crazy. Okay. Nothing else up here right now. There's one more. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Viscount's Keep. That's it.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Saemus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal the Shoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Damn.
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Saemus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
Tell me about the Winters.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Saemus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sarah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone. And there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Saemus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
This isn't a task for a guardsman.
Yes, isn't it?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Qunari threat, because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
The Qunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Tal-Vashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Saemus.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
Alright. Well, it looks like I'll be fighting the Winters, nobody else.
The guard will throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
That should do it.
I was like, wait, I can unlock this now. And stuff. Of course, I'm gonna think. Okay. Alright. I do kind of want to go to Thunder Mount. Let's go to the abandoned ruins first. Just make our way up the mountain. Ambushed! Haven't done combat in a while. This game, I feel a little rusty right now. Alright, everybody up there. Oh, nice. Aveline, taunt, please. Oh, yeah, forgot I gotta. I mean, is there a way just to turn it off? Like, I don't get this. Just stop all of it. Nice. Yep, and then let's do chain lightning again. Yeah.
Out of your element, dwarf?
No thanks to this lot. Can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Qunari. Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
Fools with swords are bad enough, but this?
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Tal-Vashoth, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Tal-Vashoth.
The Tal-Vashoth. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous, the chantry controls it topside, the glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
What's the point, when we already have magic that can do the same thing?
Maybe you have magic, all tough and human and whatnot. But what of the common man? How does he remove stumps from his land, or produce them on his enemies? What does he do when he needs a hole far too fast? Magic is hard to market. But this stuff you can put in a bag.
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
We'll see how that goes. Continue. I think we're gonna need a bit in ruin still. Oh, I love the little sky map on this place. It's really cute.
I hear you're in need of a bit of help.
Ah. So you're the reinforcements the Magistrate promised? The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little Shemlin children he's after.
Look at these guards. I doubt either of them has to worry about having pretty children.
That's not what I meant. The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her! I want him dead!
Damn.
My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
Would you mind telling me who you are?
My name is Elrin. I'm a merchant in the city. Please, no one else cares that our children are being slaughtered like beasts!
There must be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the Magistrate won't take our word over his.
Why only elves? Why not human children as well?
We're easy prey. No one thinks twice when an elven child disappears.
Do that. I'm not gonna kill anyone with approach to punish him as a monster.
A man who murders children won't survive long in the courts of Kirkwall.
No! Don't you understand? If you take him in, he'll be free again by nightfall!
You've so little faith in the law.
For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these Shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
What do you say about all this?
Yes. What do you have to say?
They won't go in after him. They're stalling, trying to give the murdering bastard a chance to get away.
Oi now, elf. Like we said before, you're bleeding mad if you think we'll be going against the Magistrate's orders.
This murderer cannot be allowed to walk free.
Then that bastard will finally get what he deserves. Thank you.
Not wise, stranger. You try to take justice into your own hands, the Magistrate'll have your head.
Only if it's reported.
Well, we'll be quiet then.
Okay, Aveline, I see you now. Codex fragment. Okay.
My poor little girl.
Would you hurry it up? I haven't eaten.
Well, we'll see what's going on in here for real. Ruined passage. I mean, it looks like the guy's living in a fucking hole, so y'all tell me. I love the dwarven architecture in this game. The deep road stuff. Look at that. That's so dope. Red Wolf take you, indeed. Yeah. Slay. Alright. I like the sliding vault door kind of effective back here now. It's so dope. This looks eerily reminiscent. Yes. Yes. Hawke, go in there now. What?
I can't keep this pace.
No. Whoa. Ugh, okay.
I can't keep this.
Ooh, okay, one more. Bitch. Boom. Alright, got that done. That was a little tough. Spider silk gland. Oh, we got the thing we needed. The chest luck in this game too. There it is. Well, y'all know what to do. Get on his ass. Get everybody back. No, Aveline, stay. Oh my god. What happened this time, Hawke? Did you stay in the blue again because you moved like a dumb fuck? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Y'all hold. Stay. Stay where you are. Like, I do not know why y'all consistently run. Like... No, I need all y'all bitches to run around this corner like you don't know nobody. Everybody on his ass right now. No, not his ass. His ass. No, 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 no. Oh my god, bro. Like... Ah! Dumb bitch. Get over here. Stop it. Where the hell is Aveline? Actually starting to all piss me off right now. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that was scary. I can't open that door. I'll be honest, I was kind of getting sweaty there. That was stressful. Okay. We're reaching the hour mark here. I might just finish this area though. Aveline, would you like to go up there again? Oh really? More people spawned. Who would have thought? Oh my goodness. The flies here have nothing to eat, so they just keep landing on my fucking skin. And that makes it sound like I have a lot of flies in my house. I promise that I do not. It's just been, today they've been really irritating the fuck out of me. Like... Alright, you close this fucking door, bitch. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Face me.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. Jeez Louise, man. All right, round 3. I think you're truly the only one left now. Thank God. Bitch. Ooh, lordy. Okay. See ya. Music here kind of reminds me of Fallout 4. Alright. I think that is everybody. Let's go talk to this girl now, Leah.
Who are you? Please, can you get me out of here? I just want to go home. Don't be afraid, darling. Everything's going to be all right now.
Leah, your father told us you were dead.
My father? Is he safe? Kelder said that he'd hurt my family if I didn't come with him.
Who is Kelder?
The man who took me.
I don't see any injuries. Are you all right?
He hit me, told me I was nothing. I begged him to stop hurting me. I didn't think he would, but out of nowhere, he pushed me away and just started crying. Don't you see? He didn't mean to hurt me. He told me. There are demons. They make him do these horrible things?
I'll have to remember to use that. A demon made me do it.
But it's true. How else could he do something like this?
Do you know him? Like, I'll try to show mercy.
Kelder is dangerous, Leah. If he fights back, I can't promise he won't get hurt.
He won't fight you, I promise.
Run to the entrance. You'll find your father there.
Well, we'll see how to deal with them.
Trap!
Oh.
That should do it.
Alright. Now we confront this elf killer. Allegedly.
I knew my father would eventually send someone. I was hoping the beasts down here would get to me first.
You wanted those creatures to kill you? Why?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here, not protected by my father.
You wanted those creatures to kill you?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here, not protected by my father.
From the Magistrate's vague description, I expected a hardened criminal, not a whining coward.
He didn't tell you, did he? The Magistrate is my father.
Damn.
He's tried so hard to keep me, and what I've done, hidden away.
I'm disgusted by the both of them.
The Magistrate's more worried about keeping his job than doing his job.
Father is a good man. He tried to help, to stop me. But he can't. No one can. That elf girl, she had no right to be so beautiful, so perfect. The demons said she needed to be taught a lesson, like all the others. The Circle was supposed to help me, but they lied. They said there were no demons, that I was mad. This isn't my fault.
Leah said you told her to run. Why?
I was crying, and she asked me if I was all right. After everything the demons made me do to her, she was concerned about me. How could I let them destroy something so good, so pure?
Let me get this straight. You torture and murder elven children for being too beautiful.
I didn't want to hurt them. They forced me. The demons don't like it when they cry.
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
I can't stop. I've tried so many times. Please, you have to kill me. There's no other way. Just tell my father I'm sorry. For everything.
This is tough. What would my roguish Hawke do? I mean, he's got a sister that's a mage. This mage is obviously going through something that's not demons. I mean, even the Magistrate's told him himself. So this is definitely a problem of the mind. He's still plenty. So let's just do it.
Must you be so dramatic?
Some people are simply broken.
Oh. Damn! I bet if Fenris was here, he would like to see that too. Anyways. Alrighty. I wonder... Wow, that's exit. That's crazy.
You saved her. My little girl. I didn't dare hope...
He's like, fuck, I'm losing my job when I get back.
Is he dead?
We could bring him back as the undead and then kill him again.
No, that's all right. I'd rather he stay dead. I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, sir.
I feel just as bad for those knife ears as the next man. But ignoring the Magistrate's direct orders, that's madness.
Don't care. Alrighty, folks. I think that's a good time to stop. Let's read some codices, but before we do that, I just want to say thanks again for joining me on this episode. Next one, we're probably just going to do some more side quests and stuff, it seems, and then we'll finally be able to start getting back into the main quest again. I feel like we're just picking up a lot of shit right now. But otherwise, yeah, thanks again for joining me. If you like what you see, please leave a like, comment below, and if you want to keep seeing more content, subscribe. Thanks again for joining me, and yeah, let's get some codices going. Creatures. Corpse. To anyone who doubts the wickedness of blood magic, I say, with your own hands, strike down the corpses of your own brothers who have fallen in battle to a Malefica. Then we may discuss morality. Knight Commander Benedictus, in a letter to the Divine, 546 Exalted. The walking dead are not, as the superstitious are wont to believe, the living come back for revenge. They are, rather, corpses possessed by demons. The shambling corpse controlled by a demon of sloth causes its enemies to become weak and fatigued. Corpses possessed by rage demons go berserk and simply wade into their opponents mindlessly. Devouring corpses are held by hunger demons and feed upon the living. The more powerful demons rarely deign to possess a dead host. Revenant. An entire unit of men, all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first, your perfection, but it appears that this is so. We have a survivor. While at first I thought his rantings pure exaggeration, it appears to be no simple skeleton. The descriptions of the creature's abilities were eerily similar to those our brothers at Marna's Pell encountered almost a century ago. Men pulled through the air to skewer themselves on the creature's blade, and attacked so quick that it was able to assault multiple opponents at once. No, your perfection. What we have here is indeed a revenant, and nothing less. From a letter to Divine Amara III, 571, Exalted. A revenant is a corpse possessed by a demon of pride or desire, making it amongst the most powerful possessed opponents that one can face. Many possess spells, but most are armed and armored and prefer the use of their martial talents. They are weak against physical attacks but regenerate quickly, and commonly use telekinesis to pull opponents into melee range should they try to flee. Revenants also have the ability to strike multiple opponents surrounding them. Stay at range if possible and strike quickly. That is the only way to take such a creature down. And Giant Spider. Giant spiders tend to appear in old ruins and other places where the veil has become thin because of magical disturbances or a great number of deaths. In such places, spirits and demons pass into the world of the living and attempt to take control over living beings, spiders among them. Not all scholars accept this explanation for the perseverance of these beasts. However, Some claim that the thinning veil allows magic to leak from the Fade, tainting such creatures as these spiders to transform into larger and more potent creatures than they ever would become naturally. While such spiders are known to possess powerful poisons and the ability to fling their webs at opponents in combat, studies of them have been few and the full range of their abilities are unknown. Got all places and creatures done. Go back to lore. Maybe we'll do Depths of a Templar. The dry, dusty earth swallows up salty drops that splatter its surface. A tiny insect pauses, sensing the vibrations, and scurries off, leaving behind its invisible enemy. As the drops fall, the dark circles merge together, expressing a mirror to their creator. The primal emotions of bloodlust and sorrow blend into a lethal cocktail that breaks the strongest of men. The jurisdiction of strength must be left to the spirit, not arm nor chest. Only the wisest turn to his inner sanctuary to partition the mind from an all-consuming madness. Seductive voices whispering promise of glory waiting down the weaker path of the flesh, bringing a death far worse than that of a hot lead or steel. These blank, hollow promises will echo the unfathomable eternally. Living comfortably amongst material possessions, it is easy to misunderstand the true meaning of uncontrollable hate. Failing to understand the power of fighting against pure, unfaltering beliefs, against foes that listen only to their soul. Uncontrollable hate. Influenced and thus removed from innocence, the scar is permanent and internal. The rain, now red, feeds the debt owed for actions past, seeking further into the earth as the mind draws slower. What was it that drew himself to the situation? The mind ebbs and parts to a lingering memory of true innocence. He entered war as a newborn enters the world, unknowing of both the horrors and light of the Maker that will save him. The sound of metal slinging along leather comes from above him. From the second he was born to his soon-to-be dying breath, his mind was processing and analyzing knowledge and experiences. It is true that he thought he could be wise in his own eyes, but only the most humble recognizes that he knows very little. Bias, speculation, and all of false pretenses make way to the sound of the sweeping still, and then finally his soul, as ready as his eyes dry from the final understanding, enters his promise of its purest form. Damn! From the Depth of the Templar by Sir Andrew Knight of Andraste and Templar Archivist, 9-4 Dragon. The Maker's first children. This will be the last Codex for the day. The Maker's first creations were the spirits, glorious beings that populated the many spires of the Golden City, and the Chant of Light says that they revered the Maker with unquestioning devotion. The Maker, however, was dissatisfied. Although the spirits were like him, and that they could manipulate the ether and create from it, they did not do so. They had no urge to create, and even when instructed to do so, possessed no imagination to give their creations ingenuity or life. The Maker realized his own folly. He had created the spirits to resemble him in all but the one and most important way. They did not have a spark of the divine within them. He expelled all the spirits out of the Golden City and into the Fade and proceeded to his next creation, life. The Maker created the world and the living beings upon it, separated from the Fade by the veil. His new children would be unable to shape the world around them and thus would need to struggle to survive. In return for this struggle, the Maker gave them the spark of the divine, a soul, and he watched with the pleasure as his creations flourished and showed all the ingenuity that he had hoped for. The spirits grew jealous of the living and coaxed them into the Fade when they slept. The spirits wished to know more of life, hoping to find a way to regain the Maker's favor. Through the eyes of the living, they experienced new concepts: love, fear, pain, and hope. The spirits reshaped the Fade to resemble the lies and concepts that they saw, each spirit desperately trying to bring the most dreamers to their own realm so they could vicariously possess the spark of the divine through them. As the spirits grew in power, however, some of them became contemptuous of the living. These were the spirits that saw the darkest parts of the dreamers. Their lands were places of torment and horror, and they knew that the living were strongly drawn to places that mirrored those dark parts of themselves. These spirits questioned the Maker's wisdom and proclaimed the living inferior. They learned from the darkness they saw and became the first demons. Rage, hunger, sloth, desire, pride. These are the dark parts of the soul that give demons their power, the hooks they use to claw their way into the world of the living. It was demons that whispered into the minds of men, convincing them to turn from the Maker and worship false gods. They seek to possess all life as their due, forging kingdoms of nightmare in the Fade in the hopes of one day storming the walls of heaven itself. And the Maker despaired once again, for he had given the power of creation to his new children, and in return they had created sin. The Maker's first children by Bader, Senior Chanter of Ostwick. 812 blessed. Senior Baiter. Master Baiter. Okay. Well, again, thank you folks for joining me. I really enjoyed this gameplay. I actually had a good time doing all the quests and everything. Yeah, and again, I hope you have a lovely November and a good week. All right, thank you.